Welcome to Tea Time Victoria, your weekly scoop on the hottest celebrity gossip. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Remember, if you didn't hear the tea here, it didn't happen. Let's get right into today's video. Everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day, an amazing week. So guys, I know I've been gone from Tea Time Victoria for about a week now because if you check my Instagram, you know that the girl was doing a little modeling, okay? And if you haven't seen it, my Instagram will be in the description below. It's Iconic Victoria, at Iconic Victoria. So please check that out if you have not seen it. I was wearing some beautiful wedding dresses. Shout out to Ruby's Bridal Boutique. Thank you, y'all. Now that we're all caught up, let's get right into today's stories. The first story I'm going to be discussing is very, very serious, and this is not a joking matter whatsoever. Jussie Smollett, if you're not aware of what happened, on January 29th of 2019, he was allegedly attacked by two men that were wearing ski masks and shouting MAGA country. I'm not going to get too much into the logistics of that case because so much has happened since then, and I'm going to talk about that, but I will include in the description from a reliable source that speaks of when the initial story broke and what that's all about. But what I'll be talking about is he is actually being accused of lying and saying that, lying to a police officer saying that, and putting in a false police report saying that he was jumped by two men wearing ski masks and shouting MAGA country, as I said before. But police are saying this is not the truth. And this happened in Chicago. Police in Chicago are saying, the police department are saying that he orchestrated this whole, this whole ordeal because he felt that he was not being, he was going to be cut out of his Empire show, which premieres on Fox. So they're saying that's the reason why he did it. Also, speculations are saying that a letter was sent out to him probably about 2 weeks or so before the incident happened, the alleged incident happened with the two men, that said that, sent to the Empire Studios, calling Jussie a, racial slurs, calling him bigotry slurs, things like that. And they're saying allegedly he felt that he did not get enough attention to where he wanted, so he made up this elaborate story. Now, Jussie was arrested earlier today because of this. They actually did arrest him because they felt that he did lie. He has been brought upon charges, but he was released on a $100,000 bond that he posted. Everyone here at Tea Time Victoria and Victoria's World are sending love and prayers to Jussie Smollett and his family during this difficult time. I will keep you updated on this constantly developing story. Moving on to the next story. So Khloe Kardashian is in the headlines this week because alleged her baby father, Tristan Thomas, who plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you do not know who this is, I will show you a picture of who he is. Here is a picture of Tristan Thompson, who plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers, as I said previously. So before I move on further into this story, if you are not aware who Khloe Kardashian is, this is Khloe Kardashian. Now, getting back into the story, Tristan Thompson was allegedly caught cheating with Kylie Jenner's best friend, Jordyn Woods. Now, before I move on further into the story, I'll show you who Kylie Jenner is and Jordyn Woods is. I'm going to get right back into this story. Here is a picture of Kylie Jenner. And here's a picture of Jordyn Woods, who, as I said before, is Kylie Jenner's best friend. Getting right back into this story. Now, the way that alleged cheating went down was at a party, a house party, that we're not sure who it was hosted by, but Jordyn Woods and Tristan Thompson were seen very, very, very close and intimate with each other, even kissing each other. Now, if you're wondering how Khloe Kardashian is doing with this all going on, very cryptic quotes about love on her Instagram stories, which are no longer there, so I cannot find those. But they were very deep, and they dealt with love, and they were very emotional. Kardashian also made her first public appearance yesterday night at a grand opening for a clothing company called Pretty Little Thing. So she is trying to move forward with this. She's also been seen working out as well since the alleged cheating has happened. Now, if you're wondering how Jordyn Woods is doing, who is the alleged person who Tristan Thomas was cheating with, she feels devastated and she knows that her life will never be the same. Now, if you're also unaware, Jordyn Woods, was actually staying in Kylie Jenner's guest house with her. So she was living with her, and Kylie Jenner also bought her a car. Now, Kylie Jenner, who is, as you know, Jordyn Woods' best friend, they're both best friends since eighth grade. She feels that she truly never knew her BFF Jordyn Woods. Moving on to a much lighter and positive story. So, Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, had her baby shower in New York at a very, 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 very fancy hotel called Mark's Hotel on the Upper East Side in New York. I'll show you a picture of who Meghan Markle is if you are not aware who she is. Also, I will show you the hotel, and let's see what that looks like. Okay, let's get fancy up in here. Now, here is Meghan Markle, Sussex of Cambridge. She is married to Prince Harry, and they both live in London, and she is a princess. Now, here is a very big suite at the Mark's Hotel. I am not sure if this is the suite that Meghan Markle and her guests were at during her baby shower, but let me tell you, the suite that she was staying in reportedly cost her $120,000 during her stay at the hotel. Now, the baby shower had a lot of A-list celeb guests, including her best friend, Serena Williams, who she's known for years. Also, another BFF of somebody, Gayle King, who is BFFs with Oprah, if you're not aware of that, she was also in attendance as well as Amal Clooney, who is George Clooney's wife. Now, during the baby shower, guests were playing games such as flower arrangements, learning how to do flower arrangements, such as with roses and such. Now, the reason Meghan Markle did this was because she took the flower arrangements that people made and donated them to charity. And also, during the baby shower, Meghan Markle did not open gifts because she wanted to wait until she got home in London to open it with her husband, Prince Harry. Congratulations to Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, and Prince Harry on their expected bundle of joy. Moving on to the next story. Oh, guys, I'm so excited because this is going to be a new segment introduced to Teton Victoria during the month of Black History Month. This is going to be called Black History Month Spotlight, where I will talk about lesser known, public or non-public Black leaders and Black individuals who have done so much amazing things for Black people in general and the world. Now, the first spotlight goes to Claudette Colvin, who was just 15 years old during the Jim Crow era, which if you're not aware of what that is, it is when segregation was peak. So that means that segregation means that it was colored people, which are Black people, and then there were white people that were on the other side, and they had white-only restrooms and colored-only restrooms. So Claudette Colvin, during this time, was on a bus, and on the bus, you could not, as a Black person, you could not sit in the back of the bus. No, you could not sit at the front of the bus. You had to sit in the back, and white people sat in the front. So she said, no, I'm going to sit in the front of the bus at 15 years old. So then what happened, the white bus driver that was in charge of the bus said, get in the back, and she said no. Now, while in school, Claudette studied Black leaders and Black figures such as Harriet Tubman, who freed a lot of slaves on the Underground Railroad. For all that do not know what the Underground Railroad is, it is not a railroad. It is a huge amount of routes and safe houses that helps Black people escape from the harsh realities of slavery. Now, because of the fact that Claudette studied such amazing and powerful Black individuals in Black history, when the time came for her to use the power that they gave her from fighting for her all those years before her, she said she would not move, and she would not move from her seat in the front of the bus. And this is what she had to say, and I quote, I felt like Sojourner Truth was on one side pushing me down, and Harriet Tubman was on the other side pushing me down. Now, this is what she said regarding the situation that happened on the bus. Now, you might be wondering, why don't I know this amazing, fearless woman's name? This is because another woman who is more known for standing her ground on the bus or standing her seat on the bus is Rosa Parks. Actually did what she did on the bus just 9 months after Claudette. So the reason that you always hear about Rosa Parks when you hear about someone standing their ground in the front seat of a bus as a black person during the Jim Crow laws is Rosa Parks. It's because the NAACP and other black organizations during the time felt that Rosa Parks was more of a better leader for the movement of ending segregation in whatever capacity it may be within schools, within restaurants, within everything, because it was in everything you could think of. So they used her because they felt that she was a better person because Claudette was only 15 at the time. So I'll let you know who she is, who Claudette Colvin is. Spread the word. Tell everyone about this amazing, fearless woman and what she did. I would like to say thank you to Claudette Colvin for all that she has done for me, for the world, for my people. I thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Now, that is the end to another segment of Tea Time with Victoria. Tea Time with Victoria. Tea Time with Victoria. Okay. I will see you all next week, and more videos are coming because, guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to start doing more cooking videos because if you guys, if you if you true to this, and you've been here since the beginning, you know that I always used to post cooking videos. I have one called Hot Lemon Fried Chicken, which is so good, y'all. I posted. I know it might sound nasty or something, but it's so good. It's so seasoned. But I'm gonna make something really good, guys, coming up, and I'm gonna film it. So keep your fingers crossed, guys, when you see that on my thing, when you see that on my YouTube channel, guys, and keep it on the lookout, guys. See y'all next time. That is the end to another Tea Time with Victoria. See you all next week for all the latest celebrity gossip. Thank you for watching. And once again, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And turn on your push notifications so every time I post, you'll see it first. And follow me on Instagram at Icon of Victoria so you can see all the amazing things I do with my life almost daily or weekly. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.